Welcome back, everyone. Sorry I missed last week. Was working super duper late, but we are back this week with a game. Our new game is a demo out until Monday called Fellowship. Haven't played it yet. I wanted to check it out live on stream. Some other MMO creators are calling it Mythic Plus the game, so let's see how it is. I know it's a dungeon grinder, and that's about all I know about it. So, let's check it out. Alright, welcome to Fellowship. For this tutorial, you'll be playing as Helena, one of our tank heroes. Mastering camera controls will be critical on your quest to slay epic boxes and collect fat loot. Start using the third mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Okay, normal. MMO control so far. Left mouse button. Mouse to look at the target. Looking respectfully. Alright, and I can use right click. Alright, WASD to move, spacebar to jump, hold right click while dragging the mouse, and turn your hero, okay? Now, using movement keys and look, stand at the target marker. Alright, and I can push both buttons down to move as well. Both mouse buttons. Alright, set a new spawn. Campsites are your spawn. If you die in battle, you spawn here. Yeah, right click that. Right click an enemy to start combat stance, melees, auto attack. If they are in front of them in range while in combat stance. Range heroes will not auto attack. Kill the orc using an auto attack. Right click. Face him. So right click and just swang. Alright. We got our first ability, Measured Strike. Each hero's ability set defines their playstyle. This is a strong base attack, which deals more damage than your auto attack. Okay. Using this ability against an enemy will automatically enter you into combat stance, so your auto attack will target as well. If you hover over it, yeah, you'll get the tooltip. One of Helena's key stats is her strength. The higher the stat, the more damage the abilities will deal. Okay. More advanced abilities use different stats. Okay. For now, let's fight back. Press 1 on the hotkey on your keyboard. Use that a couple times. Sure. Enter combat. Hit 1. Alright, Power Strike. Deals much higher damage but has a cooldown. Press 2. Max efficiency 1 should be used while waiting for 2. 2, and then we spam 1. Oh, combat points and toughness. While you have been using your combat abilities, Helena will generate combat combo points. You can have up to 5 unspent combo points. Combo points, powerful abilities like Shield Slam, strength-based damage to multiple enemies, and generates toughness. Interesting. Toughness is a system unique to Helena and reduces all incoming damage. The higher the toughness, the less damage you'll take. Cool. And it says, obviously use... Let's see here. Each segment on your toughness meter will increase the damage reduction percent. Neat. Use your Shield Slam to make short work of groups of your enemies. Build up combo points with Measured Strike and Power Strike to use Shield Slam as often as you can. Alright, this is a core combat of hers. See if we can get all these in line of sight. There we go. Use that. Use that. Try and build up 2, I guess. Whew. Close. Sylvie, a healer, has emerged. Healers roll sprint party take damage, yeah. But healers are squishy. Yes. Activate that campsite. Alright, Rhyme is a damage dealer. Her role is to deal bulk damage and disrupt enemies' tactics. Damage dealers are vulnerable to attacks and even protected by tanks. This is the Holy Trinity of Fellowship. In every MMO there is tanks. Soak damage healers keep them healed, and damage dealers deal damage. Each roll is critical. Right now, this get this enemy's focus on you. Shame I don't have a taunt ability. Intervene to protect groups. Oh, there we go. Taunt. On your hotkey. Group up and prepare for battle. Oh no, here we go. Enemies will prioritize attacking the first hero they see. As a tank, it is wise that you initiate the fight. Shield throw is an AoE pull, I guess, which is good. Yep. So. Oop. Try and get 5 combo points, and yep, good AoE. Taunt on cooldown, just like we would Final Fantasy. I don't know if it's wise to use. Healing yourselves whenever health gets too low can be interrupted. Okay, shift 2 for bash. Easy. Cross the Alright, this enemy is very dangerous. We'll throw fireballs. To survive, you'll need to use your shield up ability. It's 2 charges. Immediately grants lots of toughness. It has long cooldown, and I have a charge. So shift 4 is shields up, shift 1 is charge. Cool. Shift 4. Ooh. Got charge. Yeah, so oh, that was on cooldown. I feel like interrupting call orcs is the best thing to do, but others need to. There we go. Others need to be kicking as well. Alright, tutorial complete. We have unlocked the treasure chest. Alright, you can access the quick guide menu there. Alright, tanks. Ooh, looks like we have a monk tank. Rhyme, and then Tar. Or Tariq. Derek. See the healers. We have Sylvie and Vigor. I wonder if I can. I should be able to freely swap. So let's try out all the characters. Oh no, connection lost. Play hero. Welcome to Fellowship. Alright, we're in the Stronghold, which I'm assuming is the lobby where I can swap heroes as simple parties, equip gear, adjust talents, and more. Return to healers take any time by clicking the doors to the tavern. Cool. Access tutorial anytime in the escape menu for introduction to fundamentals, quick hero guide, escape, practice on target dummies. Cool. Quick play to get matches. Nice, nice, nice. I would imagine this is our chest for gear. Yeah, our stash. Interesting. Let's go find a target dummy. Alright, so there's that. Okay, so she has combos. It looks like I can't use like 3 of the same thing. But I can swap them up. Okay, so it plays a little like Ninja from 14. Okay. Hero quick guide. Can I move this? No. Buffs, map, quest tracker, target. Put the debuffs here, I guess. Move unit frame, target unit frame. There we go. Just a little bit. Cool. Oh no. Okay, so it saves and closes it. Striking Palm, Wind Kick, Earth Fist are combo builders. Palm technique, finishing moves. So purple finishing moves give offensive, defensive buffs. Kicks are multi-target, and fists are single target. All right. Spirited Strikes gives bonus to parry. Spirited Vortex is AoE taunt or threat builder with dodge. Neat. Alright, so Storm Kick should have stacks of Stormfall from Rising Storm. And Earth Fist Barrage, Zarfaria Blows, gives stacks of Earthfall. So cool. Explore a little bit more. Mounts, neat. Have plenty of players in the demo, so hopefully we can get a group. I don't know if I want to take this character right into a dungeon, but it does seem like this is what. Really? Nice. I just did a target dummy, and she's pretty good. I just had to look at her cheat sheet. So that would be double palm strike. And that's Rising Storm, okay. That's Vortex. Okay, so that gives dodge and 30% agility damage. Not bad. How are the healers? Are they pretty good, or are they pretty are they kind of wonky? Slashing Storm Kick. That one also heals. Okay. Yeesh. Okay. I've seen in like the TikToks and shorts I've seen in the game. I've seen a lot of vigor. Yeah, I had Sylvie in the tutorial. I'm about to try them out as well. Yeah. Helene might be more my speed. She was pretty simplistic, but I don't mind giving whatever the monk's name is a try. Chill out, Nightbot. Boom, boom. Can't see the last three. I'm assuming it moderated it out like Twitch did. There you go. That should be better. Okay. Friends list. Oh, okay, okay. I see you. There you go. Try and run one and see how she is. Definitely a blind playthrough, so this is just kind of winging it at this point. Sure. All right. Let's get this going. Probably just do quick play. Jump on. Any heals that you like or DPS? Let me know when you're ready. I'll get us going. Okay, cool. Actually, give me 1 second. chats here. Put the background to make it a little easier to see. Alright, good. Queuing us up. No problem, no problem. Do you like the game so far, or do you think it's... I hope it's fun. I would like to see it kind of stay and last. I like the concept. Just running dungeons over and over again. Nice. Yeah, for sure. I think I'd be interested to see when it launches. Kind of opens it up for a lot of interesting healers or heroes in general. So, hey, thanks for the follow. I imagine, because it's been out since Monday, queue times for the lower dungeons are a little on the lower side, and everyone's pretty much pushing. I don't want to say higher keys, but the higher keys at this point. Short one boss missions. Yeah, there aren't players, there aren't dungeons, that's for sure. Be wish you could not necessarily view the maps, but kind of have like a preview of them, other than a little picture. One looks like a desert. One looks like a port. I mean, I'm just going off of the name. That looks like the area, the main hub, and then this one I'm not sure. An icy area, maybe. There are some queue issues. Interesting. Hopefully, I mean, I'm sure they'll get it worked out. I'd imagine this is a stress test for them. Figure out what they need to focus on. We're going. Ah, okay. Just knocking out that first one. That's going to be the hard part. I wonder how their matchmaking system works. Is it? I wonder if it will pull just anyone in the quick play, or if it has a certain level set, like anyone from +0s to +3s can join anything in that range, or if it's very specific. That's anyone. Interesting. Plus, that would suck for someone who's looking for a +10, ends up getting a +0. I can set the rules. Okay, well, that's not bad, I guess. Especially if you have a group of friends that want to just jump on and run. Oh, okay. Quick plays. Just for fun, then. Which it should be. Okay. So yeah, that's not bad. I feel you, yeah. I mean, I don't mind waiting for a queue. Dang. Super early. I would imagine it's server population too. Because I'm on the, I guess the only NA server that they had. Nice. And your stash is kind of like Path of Exile, Diablo, the ARPG, where the stash is shared across characters, so you can just get something for a healer on a tank and then throw it in the stash and then use it. The money is okay. The gears. Okay, well, that could be annoying at some points, but at least it gets you experience. Oh, it still accused me? Okay, cool. That's good. Gives me time to practice a rotation. Dodge chance. Major damage. That, heal that she gets seems pretty potent. How much does it heal for? 200% of the damage you deal. It's pretty good. Yeah, big crit for 633 health back. Can't beat that. Oh, I bet. Have a HOTS up. Does the healers have any damaging abilities? So if there's any downtime, they can do some sort of like DPS. Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, clear. That's good. You're not just sitting there watching the party kill things for you. Dang. The healers topping the charts. Oh, I bet. That's... Oh, here we go. A +1 Empyrean Sands. Yeah, that seems crazy. Okay, I'll need to, for sure, move. I don't know the path, so... I'll have to just figure it out. Unless there's not a set path. That'd be nice, too. I didn't mean to do that. Get threat back. Alright. Watch out for that patrol. That didn't charge as far as I thought it was going to. Okay, I see it now. So we're just kind of just cruising, I guess, until... Oh, no. Got it. use that. Nice. All right, let's... I don't think it matters pulling all the packs, I would have imagined, so it's just about speed. I mean, at this point we don't, or at this level we don't have a timer, so... Trying. Skip that pack, go to this one. Alright, let me just... that. Used to the Warrior's Charge, and wow, I keep thinking it's going to take me right up to it. Okay, and then it is like M+, where we have to kill a certain amount. Activate that. I help you out a little bit with the heals. Nice, nice, nice. DR. These two pulled. Having all ranged in the group is also a little nice. Can kind of see how everything is. Just hug the wall. Just about to kill a couple packs down here, and yeah, this. Nice. Good job, team. I don't want to pull all those just yet. We're gonna have to, though, for the... Do the ranged have a kick? I just assumed in the tutorial the range just weren't kicking. Alright, this is a big pool. Alright, I can see why she is now a 5-star hero. Trying to keep your combos alive. It's interesting. Okay, well, dang, if I would have known, would have had these back. My taunt is now up. That one I lost thread on. Range does have a kick, cool. Alright, ready? Here we go. I'm gonna turn it this way. Nice. GG's. GG's. Nice, nice, nice. That was fun. That was actually a lot of fun. Oh, and it keeps everybody in the group. That's also interesting. Yeah, I figured that. I unlock the hero spirit ability. This is powerful ability. So there's the mount, and there's that. Nice. Gear score 2.5. Yeah, no, that is I like the concept. I think jumping in as a 5-star hero wasn't the smartest idea on me, but I like it quite a bit. Yeah. I think it could be this game could have a pretty good future. I need to move my frames out. Artificer Yoshi. Are you good to dungeons being continued is easy? Oh yeah, no, for sure, yeah. I like the I do like the quick play as well, where you just kind of hit go, and it goes, and you only do one boss, and cancel that. You only do one boss, and then go move on. Okay, cool. I'll do that. Yeah, I saw everyone mounting up and scrap gear to upgrade gear. Stables down here when I was exploring earlier. +5 before the beta ends. +15. And visit the game finder to host a game. And then yeah, mounts bound to Z. Find game host game. This one. Oh, nice. All right, are you good to queue for another one? I'm gonna do a few more at least. Oh yeah, nice. All right, I'm queuing us up. All right, I will be right back real quick. Alrighty, I am back. And it did not pop the queue. So out of the two healers, which one do you like better? Sylvie? That's one you seem to say you played the most. You like both? Ah, yeah. Kind of surprised they didn't put a shaman-esque hero in the game. I do. Oh, I'm sure it is coming too. Yeah, I do like the different races that they have included, like Sylvie being the tree cat type person, and then Vigor being the dwarf, and the fish ice wizard. Oh yeah, I would be curious as to what they're gonna add. Having one melee, one range, DPS, and then two different tanks and two different style of heals. Definitely have plenty of room to grow. So yeah, I don't mind the hero thing. Um, it would be kind of cool to if they pulled like a wayfinder and allowed people to essentially pick the character model they like the best and then kind of customize it that way. I think that'd be kind of cool. It is interesting, excuse me, to see all the different gear that people have. I would like to see. Oh, interesting. I would like to see like in-game gear for the tanks and for like vigor. Um, Let it kind of like really lean into that holy priest, especially because you have a tome. I think that could be awesome. Yeah, I like the holy priest in WoW quite a bit for its playstyle. So I think I would like vigor. Yeah, that. Yeah, so yeah, it does play just like WoW priest then. And it's white, just like uh on the hotbar here, just like holy priest or like priestess in general, and then Helene is warrior colors. I wonder if they're gonna add more abilities since we have all this space here for more abilities. Oh, I'll get more? Okay. I just haven't unlocked them yet. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, with the talent tree. Okay, so that works. Why I expected, which is probably why I felt the need to charge like I was with the monk. Yeah, I and I think that's gonna be kind of like you said, the niche of this game, to where people who really liked the dungeon grind of WoW, especially old school WoW, they'll feel better about playing this game. Yeah, I enjoy Pantheon quite a bit. I play cleric in Pantheon, but I do feel the grind sometimes is a bit too much. It definitely has that old school feel. I would think it would. I like the old school feel. It meta. Oh yeah, definitely. I feel you there. I do prefer horizontal progression. For the most part. Oh yeah, I get that too. WoW community can definitely be something. I think this is gonna have a good mix of the gear progression of ARPGs with upgrading the gear at the merchant and whatnot, and then mixing in like the dungeon grind that people enjoy from MMOs. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel that way too, because you get I like I said, I enjoy Pantheon for the most part. Oh yeah, I yeah, definitely catch myself saying that too, because my main game that I typically stream is Final Fantasy 11. Um, and what I primarily like make content on is Final Fantasy 11, with like some Pantheon sprinkled in here and there. So I do get the, well, back in my day, quite a bit. I had to I had to like stop myself and like get myself out of the habit of that. Gems, stash tabs. They do have. I do like how they have stashes all over the place. Leaderboard. I think the leaderboard's a pretty good idea. Oh, nice. Dang, someone already completed a plus 15. Insane. I guess the leaderboard has plus 19s on it, so. Yeah. I do like how you can. I do like this. '19, 19, 18, 18, 18, 17. You could always, people can strive to be the best hero. This isn't bad, seeing you can see everything. Yeah, the game has good. It has a good starting point for sure. They could. Yeah, I agree. I think having a search function to be like, hey, what am I at in particular? Yeah. Or maybe just having like a show me button or something. Good bones. Good. Very good place to start and build upon. I don't know if this actually has a launch date or not. No, not yet. Yeah. Yeah, I think I could see probably hierarchies getting into that very much so highly competitive point, kind of like how WoW is in retail, where you start pushing higher keys, people start getting more on edge. But I think if you're just running quick play, I don't really see it being a huge difficulty. Or like people getting upset in quick play. Yeah, no, I agree, yeah. Or if it starts being like, hey, this is the exact meta of jobs we need. Sorry, we're not taking your hero because your hero is not meta. That could also drive the community out. Having a good mix, letting people play the heroes they want, let everything be viable at the end game. Granted, the end game is going to be grinding the same dungeons, but I'm sure there's going to be some maps where some healers are going to be more desirable. Same with tanks, same with DPS. But if everyone can do it, at the end of the day, still accomplish it, time it, I think we're good. I think the game will be here for a while. Yeah. Definitely. I think, especially with the talent tree, with them all having their unique playstyle, it's... Yeah, no, I agree. Speaking of, I was actually gonna look at that, what they did with Sylvie, because you got me curious. Fellowship. Patch notes. Sylvie, boom explosion, damage reduced by 15%. Interesting. Oh yeah, here. I don't mind. There you go. Go ahead and swap. I do like that. You can't swap. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and queue us back up. I do like how you can't swap after you queued. I wish you could, and it would be like WoW, or like, hey, swap back to this hero, and we can get going. But I guess because there's not like a ready check, it makes sense. I know it's just I don't have enough gear, but man, that GCD seems slow. Yeah, I do see the mushrooms. Do I walk? Okay, I can't walk over them and get healed. So that'd be nice. Is that the boom explosion that they had? They had to nerf it. So what was it? Just too many mushrooms, or causing just rampant damage, or was it just... I'm assuming it's just overtuned. And out of curiosity, do you have talents? Nice. Do you have talents that buff that as well? Not yet. Okay. Because I was gonna say, I wonder if just the talent was overtuned. Back up. That's insane. And you had 5, 6 of them out. Do they generate over time, or is that a legitimate button that you press? Because if the mushrooms just spawn over time due to your abilities, and then you press the button to explode them, then that's crazy. Oh, interesting. Okay. I do like the grass that follows Sylvia around. I think that's a nice touch. Do the mushrooms go away after a while, or do they? Because they kind of look like they're here for a pretty long time. Oh yeah, I just saw one disappear. Yeah, 31,000 damage plus your vines doing a little bit. Just constant damage. Yeah, Shroom Explosion did 23k by itself. And then Prickly Vine did 9. That's it's pretty crazy. That flower healed me quite a bit too. I can't. 2,700. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah, that's intense that she's that good. I mean, I would like to see her in like a dungeon, like if whenever we get one. Just out of curiosity as how she plays. Does the butterflies do a shield, or is it just more hots? I'd imagine just more hot since Vigor has the shields covered. Yeah, 36, 37. Oh, there what does the healing? That's nice. I mean, that is good to know. Oh, nice. Shows you every 3 seconds. I do wish I could hover over like your buffs and see what your buffs are. I imagine they did that for a reason, but it still would be nice for if something like this, like someone wants to see how a healer functions, you could at least look and see. You can? How do I do that? I don't. I target you. Oh, okay. I see what it is. I can see it right here. It's right under my UI. Let's see, right here. Yeah. Flutter, apply healing on all targets. And the mana cost of your abilities is reduced by 15%. That is pretty big. Oh, and I have that too now. And that one's protect. Okay. Yeah, embrace. So it plays a lot like Resto Druid in WoW. So. Yeah, that blue one seems pretty good. I don't want to say busted, but it does seem a little busted. Yeah, I can imagine that. Is a pretty big lifesaver, especially because it said 300% increase of healing. That with HOTS is just has to be insane. Wish they had a attack dummy that did damage like the Ray attack dummies in WoW. So you could be like, here, take damage. And that doesn't seem to drain your mana. You just throw that on and then say, here you go. And it's just a constant healing, which is quite nice. I'd imagine has initial mana cost on use. It doesn't have... It's a permanent. Yeah, I can see that. You're probably wasting most of your mana on DPS abilities. Insane. That's... super nice. Get up to 60% damage taken. That's kind of what I wanted to see. Do you know if you can, I would imagine you know, if you can respec your talents, like, on the fly here in the lobby? That's good. Oh, I had a clear all button. That should have been an indicator. Aftershock. Armor is increased by 20%. I didn't make any talent changes anyway. Yeah, seems like this game is gonna it's gonna have very fine-tuned ways of upgrading your character. Like very small upgrades are gonna make a difference. Which is not a bad thing. I imagine this with the bottom part his down here. Or is it these? Oh yeah, the gems right here. Combine, divide. Flawless gems provide 480 gem power. 60, 240, 120. I wonder I wonder when gems start dropping. Probably higher keys than I'm at. That's for sure. I don't think I can. Because I swapped to Helene. I could make you leader, and you could probably do it. Here. See if you can do it. Oh. So were you able to drop the Ascension? Like you picked the Ascension, or was it something that it just kind of throws on there? Tier 2 gear. Tier 1 currency. Yeah, this would be a bigger shift. Yeah, I could too. I think keeping the ascensions and curses kind of on a rotating schedule, very similar to the Mythic Plus system in WoW. Just I think rotating them very quick, like on a maybe not on like a weekly basis, maybe a bi-weekly basis, would keep it very interesting, especially if it has a small pool. Yeah, I think seasonal events would be seasonal like curses or ascensions would be neat as well. Like you said, icy surfaces for winter, you slip and slide everywhere. A drunk bonfire for Oktoberfest, that'd be interesting. Have the drunk mechanic like they do in WoW, have the kind of the hazy screen, make it a little bit more. I don't want to say difficult, but make it more difficult. Looks like Vigor got nerfed as well on the 25th. Yeah, it would definitely be way more annoying than difficult. I mean, it is. Yeah, no, I agree. I think this is the only downside of this game, to where either if the server isn't populated enough, yeah, new players aren't going to find the groups because the established players aren't running the lower content. They don't need to. Why would they? I think if there was a bonus for if someone, let's say, was running plus 10 or 10 pluses and they helped a newer player out. Yeah, that's true. um Maybe give bonus currency. I'm not sure how viable, like how much the artificer charges to do anything. So I mean, I have 3 gold. If they put in, I don't know, yeah, yeah, or that. I mean, I don't know. I think the new player experience. I think the tutorial's fine. I think once you get into the matchmaking and people have long queues and aren't willing just to sit here and wait it out, it's going to be, hey, I'm just going to go play something else. I don't have time to wait 20, 30 minutes or more for a queue. Um, yeah, no, for sure. You can go jump into another game that you can get a quick play match done in 10, 15 minutes, and instead of sitting here waiting. Yeah. while it might not be the best, it might not hurt putting in from maybe 1 through 3 an NPC system to help fill out the groups. So if you like us, we need 2 DPS. If they were like, okay, you've clearly been in a group for or in a queue for 20-30 minutes, let's fill it with some NPCs so you can at least go and run it. But it's still lower, so it's not hurting you to have the NPCs. I don't know. Whenever the timer starts in this, I don't know if it's +2, +3. I think allowing the new players to get in, start gearing, and then get into the group would be pretty beneficial. I mean, we got a melee DPS really quickly. Oh, look, there you go. Filled up. That guy probably thought, it's going to be 20-30 minutes, I'm just going to step away. All right, here we go. Stormwatch. It might be quick play. Quick play seems to be having some problems. I think playing Helene will be a little bit easier. I hold this guy. And line him up. I do like the toughness gauge on Helene quite a bit. I think it's a very interesting way to incorporate the shield block and everything. What's that? Alright, we'll go to the upper path, I guess. guy. Nope. There we go. The shield toss definitely makes an interesting sound. Like a trash can lid. Alright, let's pull this group right here. Rats. Alright, shield lob's up in a 1 second. Here we go. I will move it so it does not hit you. I apologize. Yeah, I mean, I think last go around we had 2 range DPS. And I felt like for the big groups they did pretty good. I do like the split of melee and ranged. Have some help in the melee front here. My thing is down. Oh, this is the boss. We might have to go back and pull another pack. Oh, there's this guy. I don't know if this is going to give us 4%, but... Alright, kick went out. Kick's down. Kicked. kick is down. Shield lob is also down for a second. I have revoked. Kick went out. Alright, so we're gonna have to pull a pack. That sucks. Just go for it, I guess. Nice, and got feet. You completed a +0 higher. Same tutorial I got last time. I am good for one more. If you would like to go one more. That is a UI bug. Okay, well. Oh, that filled up pretty quickly. I was thinking it was going to take us 20 more minutes. We got the same group comp as last time, so not bad, not bad. I'll pull an additional pack so we don't have to run back. Killed that one so fast. Charge was down. Yeah, hosting might be the key here. I don't like these ones that teleport behind me, since it seems like all the abilities are conal. Oh no, these are melting too. I don't know which one of these DPS doing it. Oh, it's the mage. Annihilating these guys. kickoff. Alright, we'll go lower pack first, then hit the upper. Accidentally provoked the wrong target. Oops. Alright, let's do these. Take that one. Try and not lose aggro. Go ahead and hit the top part here. So we have plenty of kill credit. Alright, that boat off. Push up. Kill the dire rats again. I don't know, I feel like mounting here is not super beneficial since there we go. I could not hit any of the AoEs to save my life. Alright, 1 second on shield lob. That. Yeah. Taunt is not AoE. Making sure. Alright, we should be able to take the same path we did last time and good. Use that. Use my spirit ability for the boss. Go. would like Shield Lob to be a little lower on the cooldown. But if I get, I guess Shockwave is the next thing, and that generates threat for an AoE, I think that will be a game changer for me. Yeah, perfect. Alright, boss time. I'll turn it, sorry. Right. Oop. Back out. And kick one out. Kicks on cooldown. Kicked. On cooldown again. Thought the thought the mage died for a second. I was like, ow. Kick. Yeah. Loot. New hands. Nice. GG's. Good group. Good group. You have a new ability. Shockwave. There it is. Turn this gear into the Artificer. I don't know, if they want to do one more, I'm good for one more. I just thought the queue was going to take longer. Stormwatch is pretty straightforward compared to the desert one we did for the very first dungeon. Guess it's not worth mounting up since they're right here. All of my stuff is on cooldown. Ooh, Shockwave has a giant cooldown. That. Yeah, that mage is pumping. Try and get them in my LOS here. Boom. Up. So we're only at 51%. Hit the patrol too. Got 4 seconds on Shield Lob and 10 on Shockwave. I gotta waste Shockwave here. Killing. Great. The rats, for sure. Did not get hit like I thought they were going to with Shield Lob, but... Uh-oh. I am trying to pull thread. There it goes. I was like, I don't know why that one's not. Getting threat. He's boom. Whew. Yeah, for sure. with its AoE Fire Blast was getting us. Need haste. Oh, with my GCD. Try and build my combo points for perfect. Of course. Back. Pop more of the kick out, and then pop this. Wait and see if he's about to haul. So I'll kick the next one. That one. Easy. It's better eye level on it. Oh, ready text. No. That didn't fit. I mean, to me, I felt like I was making you pump out the heels. Alrighty, that was... Oh, you completed +2. Oh, I get a talent now. Alright, let's check out the talents. I think best defense is the best one for right now. Alright, that was my last one. I'm going to equip that, scrap all that, and then call it a night. Thanks for showing me the ropes of Fellowship, David. It was a lot of fun. I will for sure be back on this game. Yeah, no, I think it is definitely a game I would like to keep playing quite a bit. I am surprised at how well this works. So, thanks again for helping out. I hope everyone has a good rest of your evening and or day. And I will see everybody next Wednesday. Unfortunately, Fellowship will be over, the demo-wise, I believe. If not, I'll be on Fellowship. or Monster Hunter Wilds. So, see everybody next week. Have a good evening.